before I even purchase the house, hey, if there's ever a time that this is not gonna work, we can talk it out as adults. We figure out the best next option and we'll go from there.
Your income for 2024 was reported as $116,255.35.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, we're here on a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. A copy of the state's petition was sent to both Ms. Thompson and Mr. Johnson via email, and the state would like the court to take judicial notice that they are both present in court today.
So noted.
We have just a partial agreement and contested on conservatorship and support. So I will read the agreed portions. Parties are in agreement that there has been no family violence between them in the past 2 years. Parties are in agreement for the father to have the standard possession. Parties are in agreement for the father to carry health and dental insurance through his employer. Health insurance, a cost to him at $220 a month for the child, and dental at $15 for the child. There's no request for retroactive medical support or retroactive dental support. I will take testimony at this time. Ms. Thompson, can you please state your full name?
Talora Elizabeth Thompson.
And ma'am, can you state the name and age of your child?
Isley Ryan Johnson, 4.
Ma'am, did you hear the agreed portions that I just read?
Yes, ma'am.
Are those portions still your agreements?
Yes, that is correct.
And you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's talk about the non-agreed portions, okay? Are you in agreement to be named joint managing conservators with the father?
That has to do with different medical and educational.
It has to do with you two making decisions together. Yes, for the best interests of your child.
So, but with the joint, he's able to make decisions without me, or no?
You two will make meaningful consultations with each other jointly.
Okay, then that's fine.
Are you in agreement to designate your primary residence in the Dallas and contiguous counties?
Yes.
The father currently works for Caliber Collision and lists his base income at $78, but his income as reported last year was $116,255.35. Using that amount, the state calculated child support at $1,456. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
And that's to be paid monthly beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement?
Yes.
The father's asking, instead of child support to be based on the reported amount, he's asking for child support to be based on his base income, which would lower the child support to $1,007 a month. Are you in agreement to that?
No.
Have you lived on and off with the father for the past few years,
Yes.
but you are asking for retroactive child support for about 10 months?
For the months that I did not live with him, that is correct.
Okay. And using the 2024 income as reported, child support was calculated at, retroactive child support was calculated at $15,030 to be repaid at $126 a month. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
During the periods that you were not living together, with the periods you guys were going back and forth, did Mr. Johnson give you money?
The time from January 2023 to November 2023. Roughly like on and off, he gave roughly like $200 throughout those months.
I'm
Like
speaking
each,
specifically for the 10-month period that you're asking for the retroactive support. Did he help during those 10 months?
yes, yeah, those were the months that I was referring to.
Okay, so for that 10 months, he gave $200.
Well, it was 200, I want to say probably starting, let me look at my calculator. I believe it started like March, April, May, June. So he gave like 200 each month.
So that was 4 months.
Yes, that was 4 months. But then after that, it was nothing.
Okay, so would you be in agreement to give him a credit of $800? You said he gave 200 for those 4 months.
Yes,
Okay. So for the judgment we calculated of $15,030, if we take off $800, would you be in agreement for the judgment of $14,230?
yes,
Okay. And the repayment amount of 126 a month, would you be in agreement to that?
yes.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Call your next witness.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, can you please state your full name?
Dylan Johnson.
Okay. Earlier, I had read some agreed terms. Are those agreements still your agreements?
Yeah, the ones I agreed to, yes.
Okay. And do you believe those agreed ones were in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about the contested issues.
Okay.
You work for Caliber Collision, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your base income is $78,000. Is that
Yes,
correct?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But with some overtime and commission and things like that, your income for 2024 was reported as $116,255.35, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And when the state used that amount to calculate support, it put child support at $1,456 a month, beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to pay that?
No, ma'am.
So you're asking the state to base your child support calculation on your base pay, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. If you look at my past W-2s, it's been declining. Even if you look at my year to date at the moment, I'm
Okay,
not even on track to make what I made last year. So
okay,
nothing's guaranteed. For instance, I'm not even gonna get commission for this upcoming month from the prior week, from the prior month. So
okay.
yeah, I would like for it to be based off my base salary.
If we use your base salary, child support's calculated at $1,007 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to pay that?
I'm sorry, say that one more time. I apologize.
If we use your base income, the 78,000, then your child support a month would be $1,007. Are you in agreement to pay that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it true that you and Ms. Thompson have lived together on and off for the past year?
Um,
Past few
yeah.
years? Okay,
I would say live together more so than not live together. We lived
okay,
together since 20. I mean, we haven't not lived together for
okay,
it's definitely we lived together for the last 5, 6 years. I would
okay.
say.
You
Let me just say this:
understand.
the time that we haven't lived together has not equaled a year. So I would say we lived together majority of the time.
Okay. Sir, you understand that Ms. Thompson is requesting for retroactive child support for 10 months?
Yes, ma'am. I don't agree to
Okay,
that.
okay. You not in agreement to pay any of the 10 months, correct?
No, ma'am.
And you're asking for no retroactive support to be granted to her, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The periods that you were separated, as you went back and forth, did you send her money during those months?
No, recently here, we just purchased it. Well, I just purchased a house. Well, I'll say we because we moved in together in November of 2023. It's been, I mean, the economy's pretty bad right now, so everything has been pretty tough for me financially. And I didn't, it was always before I even purchased the house, hey, if there's ever a time that this is not going to work, we can talk it out as adults. We figure out the best next option and we'll go from there. We accrued
Okay,
bills to get together um, that we agreed to pay together. November, I don't remember, it was a Friday, maybe even November 3rd or 4th. I come home, she's packed up everything that's in the house that she's purchased and bills that we accrued together that are in my name, I'm left to pay. So, I mean, I don't agree to the back pay for the 4 months. Then the other months when we separated back in 2023, she was living with one of my family members, and I didn't do the calculations. I apologize. I just realized I had this call this morning when she texted me. I saw her yesterday. We haven't spoke about it, so I apologize. I'm really not prepared. But I sent her money over that time, and as well, she didn't have a vehicle at the time, so one of my vehicles, I put $2,500 into getting that basically up to par for her and my kids to be transported. That was never refunded. Even the down payments on the house, everything, like I said, was kind of basically on me. Um, so I don't agree with any of the back child support, just being honest.
okay,
And
sir, sir.
even the first time she left, it was kind of like at the spur of the moment. So
Okay,
I would
sir.
alert it.
The periods in the last 4 years that you two have been separated, would you say it's about 10 months worth that you guys have not lived together in the last 4 years?
Um, I would say about nine, yeah, not 8 or 9. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 8 and 9 months you guys have not lived together, just sporadically, correct? Not all together, but just few months
Oh,
here and there.
you're saying like total of the years? Hey, we were
For
together
the
before 4 years. We were together before that.
okay,
She also has a son that I consider mine as well that I
okay,
do
sir,
for. Um,
that's fine. So you're asking for no amount to be given, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I passed the witness, Your Honor.
All right, the parts y'all agreed to are fine. I think you'll also agreed to be joint managed conservators of the child. Income is based on what your current income is now, not what you might think it might be in the future. We have to base it on what you earned last year, which includes bonuses, commissions, tips, and your regular pay. I'm not going to base it on base pay. That's ridiculous. So what the state's calculated is correct. It should be $1,456 a month, beginning April 1st. The retroactive judgment, I'm lowering it down from the requested 14,000 to $8,000 even. So it'll be $8,000 judgment for the times that y'all did not live together and there weren't enough payments made or no payments at all. Um, and that to be paid at $100 a month until paid in full. So I took off about $6,000 or $7,000 there off of that number. So still a difference, $8,000 court cost bill to Mr. Johnson. The Attorney General's office will email y'all and send out a new withholding order. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.